Trying and clamping down on illegal mining months ago, the Pra River is still heavily polluted. The heavily polluted Pra River, which runs through the western region, has affected the local fishing industry in the Shama district. Catherine Frimpoma has visited Shama's Apo and some other communities and reports local fisherfolk say the muddy waters of the Pra River no longer support aquatic life.
The Pra River runs through several communities in the western region where Galamsy activities are rife, hence its pollution. The river was reported to have shown signs of improvement in the early days of the ban on illegal mining, but our visit shows a rather worrying situation. This is the estuary where the Pra River is supposed to join the sea, but the river is so much polluted by illegal mining activities that it is unable to mix with the seawater, and so there is a clear distinction between the river and the seawater all the way into about 300 meters into the sea. But this is also affecting the livelihoods of the people here, because the people can no longer fish in the river, neither can they also use it for domestic purposes.
At first, our fathers we use river to drink, to cook, because it's very pure. But let me say, from 10 years now, the water is polluted by Galamsy peoples. So we don't use the river water again. We depend on well and sachet water.
The mud nature of the river doesn't even support the lifespan of the fish, in the sense that it doesn't help sunlight to penetrate into the river. There is high turbidity, that's how I can put it. And also the chemicals that are being washed into the river, the mercury, it also kills the fish in the river. So the nature of the river is not necessarily from the fishing activity that is ongoing here, but as a result of the Galamsy issues upstream.
The Shama, Apo and Anlo communities survive on fishing, but the polluted river, coupled with the exploitation of mangrove forests along the river, has completely destroyed fishing. The mangrove ecological area serves as a breeding ground for various fish species, and as such, when overly harvested, does not attract fish into the area to breed. The result is a heavy drop in the volume of fish that is harvested in this area and its negative impact on livelihoods. That is why the Sustainable Fisheries Management Project, SFMP, funded by the USAID, started a restoration project to replant mangroves in a bid to safeguard some wetlands across the country. The project has been fairly successful, with the formation of a local co-management committee to regulate the operations of community members with regard to fishing practices, and also growing woodlots to offer alternate sources of wood for fish processing. It is implemented with support from local NGOs, Friends of the Nation, and the Central and Western Fishmongers Improvement Association, Sewefia.
When we see our Beach Wetland Management Complex, it's talking about the mangrove areas, including fisheries resources. So since the mangrove is beneficial to them in terms of fish production, smoking of the fishes, they have been cutting the mangroves over the years. So as a result of this, the committee members, they themselves, through education and sensitization, came out to restore the mangroves. We planted about 1,400 mangroves, over 1,400 mangrove species.
Though the project has recorded successes, the continuous pollution by the illegal mining activities remain a threat to sustainable fisheries, hence the need to heighten efforts in fighting it. Catherine Frimpoma, TV3 News, Shama.